Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi, and I own a company that creates online advertisements. I've been married to my wife Yuko for 5 years now. Yuko works for her father's company, and she plans to take over the company once her father retires. Yuko and I first met around a decade ago when her father's company asked us to create online advertisements for his company. Yuko and I hit it off as soon as we started working together. We spent hours together working on the advertisements. After dating for a few years, we got married. Yuko, I'm home!
Hiroshi, how was your date today? Were you able to pay the down payment for a new place?
Yes, we're moving there next week.
I'm so excited! We need to get ready too for the big move. Oh, someone's calling me. It's my mom. Hello? What? Is he alright?
Did something happen to your father? It seemed that Yuko's father, Takao, fell ill because of too much work, and although he was rushed to the hospital, he passed away. Takao had always been very kind to me, and I considered him to be a second father to me. I was devastated to find out that he was dead a few days later.
Mom, I can't believe that he's gone. I miss him so much.
Takao will be missed very much by everyone. He was such a wise and kind man.
Yuko, Hiroshi, I'm still trying to process this. It all happened so quickly. I'm so lonely without Takao. Would you two consider moving in with us?
What?
I'm getting old myself and I can't work anymore. And your sister Masumi is currently unemployed, so we could really use your help, Yuko. We still have to pay back the mortgage and we don't have enough money to get by.
Mom and I will take care of all the household chores, so if you two could help us out financially, we'd really appreciate it.
This is a big decision to make. We need some time to think it over. Hiroshi, what are we going to do?
About moving in with your mother and sister? I'm okay with it if you are.
But won't you feel uncomfortable living with my family?
I won't. You have nothing to worry about. Your family is my family, and I want them to be happy too. We were planning to move anyway. It's no problem for me at all.
Hiroshi, thank you for being so understanding.
A few weeks after that, Yuko and I moved into her mother and sister's house. We began our new life as a family of 4. Yuko and I worked full-time, and her mother and sister took care of the house. The first few days of our new life worked out really well, and we all got along great. But after that, it was decided that Yuko had to move overseas for a year to look after a new business. I felt a little lonely about her moving abroad without me, but I had my own company to take care of. As soon as Yuko moved out, her mother Sugiko and her sister Masumi completely changed their attitudes towards me. I was shocked to say the least. They stopped doing the household chores and they ordered me around to get the job done for them. I told them that my work was keeping me busy, but they told me that I didn't seem that busy seeing that I was doing most of my work from home. They assumed that I had a lot of time on my hands, which wasn't the case. And that wasn't all. Let's see how much we spent as a family this month. It's great that I can check everyone's credit card activity online. What the hell? 1.2 million yen? Sugiko? Masumi? Our monthly credit card bill is over 1 million yen. Do you think it's possible that one of our cards was stolen and that some stranger has been using our card?
Oh, it's Hiroshi. What do you want? Can you get out of my room, please?
Did you two go on a shopping spree? How did you pay for all these things?
We used the black card that Yuko gave us. I'm so happy to have such a successful daughter like Yuko.
You can't use her hard-earned money like there's no limit. Please, don't waste money on extravagant things. You need to be more mindful of your spendings.
You don't have a say in this. This is the card that Yuko gave us to use as we please, so stay out of it. I mean, you're living off her money too. How is that different to what we're doing?
Yes, that's right. I agree with Mom here.
Not only did they not do the chores like they had promised, they spent all of our money too. And they both acted like they ruled the world. They splurged with the credit card that Yuko had given them. I tried to stop them, but they didn't want to listen to me. I spent my days thinking about what I could do to make this current situation better. And one day...
I wonder where Hiroshi is off to in that suit.
He's better not be cheating on my sister.
Let's follow him to make sure that he's not up to anything bad.
Isn't this the new condo that everyone in the neighborhood has been talking about? Mom, look, it's Hiroshi. He's talking to a beautiful woman.
Masumi, get a photo of them, two of them. I can't believe that he's really cheating on Yuko, just like you as expected.
They went up to the penthouse.
2 hours later.
It's so cold in the lobby. It's Hiroshi again.
I can't believe that he'd do such a terrible thing to Yuko, and to think that he had the audacity to lecture us about our spending. I'm not going to forgive him for having an affair with a woman that lives in a penthouse.
Well, we can use these photos as leverage. He'll move out and we'll have the house to ourselves in no time.
You're right. This is our opportunity to teach Hiroshi a lesson for his bad behavior.
A few days later, I'm so tired. I need to do some work though. I'm so busy, but it's not helping that Sugiko's been pestering me all day. I also need to clean the house and do the laundry too. I'm going to die from overwork just like Yuko's father if I go on like this. Oh, it's a message from Yuko.
I'm taking some time off of work next week, so I'm returning to Japan for a visit. I'll bring back a lot of gifts. Please let my mother and sister know too.
I'm so happy that you're coming to visit us, Yuko. I miss you so much. Can't wait to see you. Sugiko, Masumi, Yuko's coming to Japan for a visit next week. Isn't that exciting?
That's great news. I'm so looking forward to our visit.
I need to go do the laundry now. I'm going to order some sushi for the day that Yuko gets back. I bet she misses eating Japanese food. Oops. I forgot to tell Sugiko and Masumi the exact dates that Yuko's back in Japan for.
We can finally get rid of Hiroshi. Hooray!
What? They're trying to kick me out of the house? What did I do to deserve this?
Mom, I've come up with a brilliant plan. First of all, we're gonna kick Hiroshi out of the house the day before Yuko comes back to Japan. And once Yuko comes home, we'll explain to her that Hiroshi was having an affair and that he left her for his lover. And if we show Yuko the photos that we took of him with another woman, she'll believe us. She'll probably want to divorce Hiroshi after that.
That's perfect. We can also blame Hiroshi for all the money we spent using Yuko's credit card. We'll say that he bought nice things for his lover.
I couldn't believe my ears! Sugiko and Masumi were trying to make me look like the bad guy and kick me out of the house! They were also trying to make me take the fall for their ridiculous spending! I decided that I would come up with a plan of my own, so that they couldn't get away with this. I waited until they had finished talking about the details of their plan to get rid of me. Yuko will be returning to Japan next Friday. Keep your calendars open. I'm planning a special party for her to celebrate her return. But the truth was, Yuko was returning to Japan next Thursday. I was going to make sure that Yuko returned home and saw Sugiko and Masumi kicking me out of the house. I wasn't going to allow the two of them to make me look like the bad guy here. I couldn't wait for Yuko to come home to me. The day of Yuko's return arrived. It's Yuko! What? Her plane's been delayed, so she won't be back until late this evening? Oh no. I need to make some changes to my plan. Otherwise, Sugiko and Masumi are really going to kick me out of this house.
Hiroshi, I'm having a craving for some delicious cakes. Would you go pick some up at the cake shop downtown?
Now?
Same here, Hiroshi. I want to eat a giant cake. You're not doing anything right now, so please go buy it for us. If you won't, I'm gonna take your computer from you.
Okay, fine. I'll go. 4 hours later. I'm home with the cake that you asked me for. What's going on here? Why are all my suitcases in the hallway?
You're back home earlier than we had expected.
As you can see, we're kicking you out of the house. Take your belongings and get out.
What are you doing? Don't throw my stuff around. You're going to break it. You just broke my computer and hard disk. It has all the information that I need for work.
Shut up, Hiroshi. I never approved of your marriage to Yuko. Now get out. You're always at home wearing your baggy sweats. Don't you have any work to do?
We'll let Yuko know that you've been cheating on her and that you left the house to move in with your lover. We're gonna live a happy life without you, Hiroshi. We've already changed the locks of this house, so you won't be able to come back.
Things were going in favor of Sugiko and Masumi. I knew that the two of them were going to kick me out of the house, but I hadn't expected them to throw my computer and other valuables from the second floor veranda. I was in a state of shock, but I had to pull myself together. I asked the movers to come pick up my stuff and take them to a place that I had prepared in advance. A few hours later...
Mom, everything went as planned. I'm so happy.
Yes, me too. Did you see the expression on Hiroshi's face when we threw out his computer?
Hi everyone, I'm home. For some reason, my key no longer works. Did you change the locks?
Yuko, were you supposed to come home tomorrow?
No, I told Hiroshi that I was coming home on Thursday, not Friday. By the way, where's Hiroshi? Masumi, what's the matter?
Yuko, we need to tell you something. Hiroshi found himself a lover after he moved overseas, and he moved out today to be with her.
What? Hiroshi would never do something like this to me. Please tell me that this is a sick joke.
It's true. We saw him meeting another woman in that new condo over there. They went into the penthouse together. We took some photos. Take a look.
We also think that Hiroshi's been buying his lover expensive things. I think that you should check your credit card bills.
How can he do this to me? I'm so mad at Hiroshi. This is totally unforgivable. Hiroshi! Hiroshi, where are you? Stop hiding and tell me the truth. Otherwise, I'm going to haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yuko, what is it? Why are you so angry with me? I'm so happy to see you.
Tell me who you're having an affair with.
Yuko, what are you talking about? I'm not having an affair. You have to believe me.
My mom and sister told me that you started seeing someone after I moved overseas. They saw you go into the penthouse of the new condo. They have photos as evidence. Take a look for yourself.
Yuko, if you look at the photos carefully, you'll see who I'm with.
So this means that you're having an affair with one of my friends. How could you do this to me, Hiroshi? Oh, this is our housekeeper.
Yes, it is. It's our 70-year-old housekeeper. Do you think that I'm having an affair with her?
No, I don't. I'm so happy that this was just a big misunderstanding. By the way, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at the house with my mother and sister?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
I bet that Yuko and Hiroshi are in a big fight right now. Let me give her a call to see how they are doing. Hello, Yuko. Were you able to talk things over with Hiroshi? I can't believe that he cheated on you. You don't need to force yourself to stay married to him, okay? Masumi and I are here to support you through anything.
Sugiko, I'm sorry to say, but Yuko and I are not in a fight. I'm sure that that's what you wanted, but we're as good as ever, and we won't be getting divorced.
Hiroshi, why are you the one answering Yuko's phone?
It's because Yuko wanted me to answer her phone. She doesn't want to speak to you right now.
And why wouldn't she want to speak to us? She should be furious with you for the affair you had with that woman in the penthouse.
Put Yuko on the phone. We want to talk to her.
First of all, I didn't cheat on Yuko. Take a close look at the photos you took of me with another woman. As you can see, I'm with a 70-year-old housekeeper. She works for Yuko and me.
You're right. She looks too old to be your lover. But why were you two at the penthouse of that new condo? It doesn't make any sense.
This is the place that Hiroshi bought for us. We were supposed to move in here, but after Dad passed away, you asked us to move in with you. Hiroshi told me everything. You can't lie to me anymore.
Oh, he did, huh?
You need to tell Yuko the truth. Now!
Wait a minute. How can Hiroshi afford the penthouse of the new condo? It must be really expensive.
Well, I bought it. You both seem to think that I don't do anything for a living, but I'm actually the president of a very successful company, you know. I'm the one paying the mortgage on your house. You should be grateful. And I'm also the one paying the credit card bills. So you've been buying all those expensive things with my money.
You can't be serious. Yuko is the one bringing in the big money for this family.
Today, we're going to do a close-up of a thriving online advertisement company managed by Hiroshi Ohira. Mr. Ohira, it's lovely to have you on our show today. Mr. Ohira started his company in his early 20s, and after an IPO, his company's stock prices are on the rise. The annual sales of the company is estimated to be over 1 billion yen.
I can't believe it! Hiroshi was telling us the truth. He really is the president of his own company.
I never lied to either of you. You just wouldn't believe what I had to say.
I'm furious with the both of you for treating Hiroshi like trash and making him do all the housework. That was not what you promised when we first agreed to move in with you. On top of that, you spent all his hard-earned money on extravagant things that you obviously don't need. I also know that you broke his precious computer and hard drive. I don't want anything to do with the two of you anymore.
Wait, Yuko! We're sorry what we did to Hiroshi, so please forgive us.
I'm sorry too. Please accept our apologies.
I hate the both of you and I never want to see you again.
Please don't say that.
We're really sorry. We're still a family. Let's talk things over.
Mr. Ohira, you received a letter. Here you go. I wonder who it's from.
Dear Yuko and Hiroshi, I hope that you're both doing well. Now that Masumi and I are no longer living with you, we understand how much you've done for us when we were all still living together. In order to save money, Masumi and I decide to only spend 50,000 yen a month, but it is very hard to get by with such a small budget.
I'm sure that some people are able to get by just fine with 50,000 yen a month. They need to learn how to spend their money wisely. You also received this. They want to pay you back for all the money they spent using your credit card, and also the computer and hard drive that they broke. They say that it will take them a long time to pay you back, but they will pay you back small amounts each month.
It looks like my mom and sister are trying to better themselves.
Yuko, Hiroshi, what are you two doing here?
The concerts gave us a letter and money that you gave him. He told us that you've been coming over to our place every day to apologize.
We feel really bad for what we did to you. We're really sorry.
We can see that you both feel bad about what you did, so we forgive you. Right, Hiroshi?
Yes, we forgive you. So I'll continue to make the mortgage payments on your house if you like.
You don't have to do that. We don't deserve your kindness after all the terrible things that we did to you.
I admit that I was hurt by what you did to me, but I put it behind me. I find it in my heart to forgive you both. Since I'm married to Yuko, you're both family to me, and I want to take care of my family.
Hiroshi, thank you for your kindness. We really appreciate it. It means so much to us.
Thank you so much, Hiroshi.
Afterward, true to their word, Sugiko and Masumi paid me back for all the money they had spent using our credit card, as well as for the damages to my computer and hard drive. They both got jobs and paid attention to how much money they spent on a daily basis. Yuko and I go see Sugiko and Masumi for family gatherings, and we're all getting along well again. I hope to be able to maintain this desirable situation for many years to come.
Huh? I don't remember there being a house here.
It was built just recently.
Well, isn't this a massive mansion? And the front entrance looks very extravagant, too.
Have you not heard? The CEO of Scott Corporations is moving in soon with his family.
Seriously? That's Scott Corporations? If he's a CEO, he must be filthy rich.
Of course he is. Scott Corporation is one of Japan's largest companies. I'm sure he has enough money to fill a pool with $100 bills.
Holy hell! He probably can't spend all that money. I wish we could have some of it.
Yeah, he should donate some to us, but we don't know him or any rich guy for that matter, so...
Damn it! Why don't we have any rich friends? If I did, I would make them pay for everything.
You're just trying to use him as an ATM.
My name is Reen. We recently built a new house and moved in there, and today is Haru's first day at our new preschool. Please take good care of my daughter.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
What is that?
Could it be the CEO's wife?
Hey, Miss Reen?
Miss Monpuku, was it?
You can call me Nozomi. Anyway, I was just wondering, is your husband the CEO of Scott Corporations?
Is he?
Yes?
Yes, let's go! Here comes our new ATM!
Yes, we're in luck. We have to become our friends.
How did you know that I was his wife?
Oh, well, that's because you were very well mannered and dressed. We figured you might be, and I guess I was right. I'm just kidding. I only guessed because she moved in right as the new mansion was built.
Hey, I have a good idea. Why don't we go out for some coffee? Like right now.
Wait, really? Are you sure?
Of course!
Yeah, I'd love to go.
All right then, let's go.
Hey everyone, let's go out for some coffee. Let's go!
And so we went to a nearby cafe and had a very fun time. But when we went up to the register to pay...
So that'll be 10 cake sets. That's $160.
Alright, can we separately?
Wait a minute, we only need one bill.
Huh?
Alright, you got this one for us, right, Reen?
Huh?
Thank you so much.
What? Huh? Wait, I'm supposed to pay for all this? In an unbelievable turn of events, all of the other moms just left the store, and I was left to pay for everyone's food.
Well, that felt so good not having to pay for anything.
We know she's filthy rich, so we don't have to feel guilty about it. That felt so good, but still can't believe the daughter of the CEO would start attending the same preschool as our kids.
Yeah, speaking of devil, right? God is on our side.
Yup, and here's to more free food. I can't believe we're gonna be able to eat so much good food. In the coming weeks, I'm drooling just thinking about it.
Yeah, and she'll never go broke, so we can abuse her as much as we want.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, I can't believe I had to pay for everything. I've never paid that much money at a cafe. God, that was a week's worth of ingredients.
Sounds awful. Why the hell do they think we just spend money left and right just because we're better off? That's not even remotely close to what we do.
That's right. Everyone thinks we lead extravagant lifestyles, but that's not remotely true. We've never bought expensive sports cars or branded clothing. We eat food that anyone would eat, and only recently moved out of our old apartment that was old and falling apart. Just because we're rich doesn't mean we waste our money.
It sucks to be misunderstood. But more importantly, are you alright? Your new friends, they're not in it for our money, right?
I don't think so. Oh, I know what it is. It's probably that. Like, they were just hazing me. I heard of it happening in other gangs, so it's probably that, right? I'm sure it won't happen again. I thought that would be the case, but every single time we go out to eat, I was the one left to pay for all of it. I don't want to have to say this, but if you guys could pay for your own food, that would be really great.
What? So you're just asking us to pay out of pocket?
Just pay for us. You're rich, aren't you? It shouldn't hurt to pay for our food every once in a while.
Yeah, money exists to be spent.
Nozomi and her friend demanded that I keep paying for their food. I was getting tired of their BS, so I started to distance myself from them. But one day,
Hey, Rin, let's go out for lunch again.
I'm gonna pass today. I've gained some weight because I've been eating out so often recently. And besides, they're just gonna make me pay for everything again.
Oh, really? I haven't noticed it at all.
Yeah, you're slim as a model. You're fine.
No, I did gain a lot of weight, so I'll pass for today. Sorry.
That's unfortunate. I guess that's it for eating out with her. Oh, then I have an idea. Let's have a party then.
Huh?
If it's a party, we could take leftovers home so you wouldn't have to eat as much. And it'll be easier to not overeat.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. That works for all of us.
I really don't want to go.
You don't have to worry about a thing. We'll make all the preparations and we can have it at my house. So all you have to do is drop by empty-handed.
Yeah, just leave everything up to us. We've burdened you too much over the past few weeks, and we want to pay you for everything you've done for us.
Huh? Do you guys really mean that?
Yeah, and we might have relied on you a bit too much.
Yeah, and for that, we're sorry. So just leave everything up to us. We want you to come.
They sounded sincere, so I decided to go to their party.
Ta-da! Isn't this amazing?
Whoa, this is so nice.
Yeah, right? We put a lot of effort into all of this.
You guys are geniuses. How the hell did you manage to make all of this? We were all taken aback by the amazing quality of the food. It even tasted amazing too, and I had a bit too much to eat. That was amazing.
We're glad you like it.
Yeah, I'm glad we put so much effort into this.
I couldn't have asked for a better party. Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you as well. Please pay us by the end of today.
Huh? $6,000? What the hell is it supposed to be?
Well, we had a Michelin certified chef cook for us. This is pretty cheap, all things considered.
Wait, but I thought you guys made all of the food.
What? You're joking, right?
Yeah, we could make something half as good.
But you guys pretended like you made it all. Wait, why the hell am I being forced to pay for all this? This is not right.
What do you mean? I mean, we were fine with grabbing something cheap, but we put all this effort in so that you'd enjoy the meal. So it's only right that you pay for everything.
What kind of logic is that? That doesn't make any sense. I love eating cheap food. I'm just like you guys in that respect.
Wait, so you're gonna refuse to pay us? Are you sure you want to do that? You're probably going to regret it.
What do you mean?
Haven't you realized? Look at the concerned look on everyone's faces.
Huh? Why does everyone look so worried?
Well, I don't blame them. The only reason they're here today is because I told them that you promised me that you pay for everything today.
Huh? I didn't promise anything like that.
Wait, so you're going to force everyone else to pay? But we're not all as rich as you are. I'm sure many of them can't afford to pay their share. Man, that's a shame. You're bullying these poor moms.
After hearing those words, I looked around the room again. I saw everyone looking sad and worried. Fine, I'll pay. I had no way of getting out of the situation but to pay for everyone's food. I got traumatized after this incident, and I stopped hanging out with them. Every time they invited me, I made an excuse to not go. But things would make a turn for worse because of this.
It's my birthday next month, so please make sure you reserve a restaurant for all of us and make the payment in advance.
Huh? Why me?
Well, we all decided collectively. that we're gonna start celebrating everyone's birthdays. And the organizer of the birthday parties is supposed to be the person with the lowest attendance rate to our events. So that's obviously you. You have no right to refuse.
What? And that's why you came to us, huh? I appreciate you for coming to our restaurant, but you sure about this? You don't have to listen to them, you know? You know what? I could shoot them out to the edge of space for you if you want. That won't be necessary. Besides, I don't want anything bad to happen to Haru because of me. Those bastards sound like a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, they are. So you have to help me out here. Of course. If they board our ship, they won't be coming out of it hungry. Yep, that's right. Anko's store is located on a ship called the Onaka Suitamaru. It's a unique name for sure, but the food and service is top-notch. I'm sure Nozumi and her gang would love it there.
So, have you made the reservation already? You better make sure the quality is exceptional. God, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. My stomach is dying for some good food. I can't wait. I can't stop. I want to know.
I'm sure it's an expensive restaurant. Maybe like a French restaurant? Maybe we should ask Haru behind Noreen's back. Hey, speak of the devil, she's right there.
Yeah, great timing. I can't hold out myself back anymore. Haru, can I ask you a question?
What is it?
Have you heard from Mom where she plans on hosting my birthday party?
Yeah, I've heard. We're gonna have it on a ship.
A ship?
It's probably a cruise ship.
I can't believe it. Well, then it must mean the Una Castilla del Mar. It's in Tokyo right now, so maybe, just maybe.
You mean that famous ship?
Yeah, if so, then it's gonna be the best birthday ever. Hey, Haru, do you know the name of the ship?
No, I don't.
Yeah, why would you? Sorry about that. I'll ask your mommy then. Hello? About my birthday party. Maybe, just maybe. Is it gonna be in the Una Castilla del Mar?
Huh?
I said the Una Castilla del Mar.
What? How do you know about that? Yeah, it is. It's on the Onaka Suitamaru.
Really? Yay, I was right. I can't believe you got a reservation at such a nice place.
A nice place? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I love eating there as well, and I want you guys to eat as much as possible the day of. So please feel free to order as much as you'd like.
Wait, really? Whatever I'd like?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything.
That's what she said. Amazing, isn't it?
Well, she's like a billionaire after all.
I mean, now we've got to eat. I'm so excited. It's finally here. It's my birthday party.
But the ATM isn't here yet.
God, how could she be late on such an important day? But whatever, it doesn't matter. If she's here to pay for everything, it's all good. All right, let's go inside and eat.
Nozumi isn't here. I keep on calling her, but she won't answer.
This is the sea shrimp satay and the lemon butter sauce.
Just leave it there. This is amazing. They have everything on the menu, and everything is so unbelievably amazing. Am I dreaming? Please tell me this isn't a dream.
This is so good. You're right, it's like a dream. Hey, let's get this next. Scott beef steak.
Steak? Sounds amazing. Hey, you know what? We gotta get red wine with that.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's open a bottle, please.
Everything is so expensive. The cheapest one is $10,000. Who the hell can afford this crap? But guess what? I can afford it, because I'm not paying for anything. And she told me that I could get anything, so...
It's like we're invincible. We don't have to worry about anything. All right, bring in the most expensive bottle that you have.
All right, let's eat and drink as much as we can. God, I'm so full.
I don't even want to see any more food.
We have to get the check.
All right, it's your time to shine. Huh? Where's Reen?
Huh? She's supposed to be here somewhere. She's the organizer. She can't be absent. We have to look for her. Huh? She isn't here.
Why the hell is she not here? She needs to pay for everything.
Yeah, where the hell is she? Let me call her. Oh crap, I missed a lot of calls from her. Hello? Where the hell are you?
I'm on the ship. Why didn't you guys come with us?
Huh? We're here on the ship. You're the one that isn't here.
Huh? What are you talking about? Where the hell are you guys?
Where? Isn't it obvious? The cruise ship that you reserved for us.
The cruise ship? I'm just making sure, but we're talking about the Onaka Suitamaru, right?
Yeah, the Una Castilla del Mar. By the way, why do you pronounce it so weirdly?
No, I'm not. It's the Onaka Suitamaru.
Huh? Wait, can you not read English? That's not how you pronounce it. It's the una castilla de mer. Repeat after me.
Una castilla de mer?
Yeah, good job. Huh?
It pains me to say this, but I think you're on the wrong ship.
Huh?
The Una Castilla de Mer is the cruise ship that everyone's been talking about, right? The ship I reserved is a traditional dining boat called Onaka Suitamaru.
Huh? Onaka Suitamaru? Well, what the hell? So I misheard you?
Yeah, it really does sound similar, doesn't it? I guess we were both wrong.
No way. Then the place we were eating at
Is not the place I reserved, no.
What? Why the hell is the name so similar? Well, what are we gonna do? This place is really expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
You're sure it is? Wait, you're not gonna pay for us?
Well, yeah, why would I pay?
Why not? It's my birthday.
Well, that was if you came and ate with us like planned.
No! Then what are we gonna do? I can't even bring myself to look at the bill. It must be at least a few $10,000.
What? You guys had that much?
Yeah, and we got really expensive wine.
Oh,
Hey, you have to help us. This is all your fault too. You said we could grab anything we wanted, so that's why we got this much food. So that means the responsibility rests with you. So come and pay for everything.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Stop trying to shift blame for what you guys did. We've been waiting for you all this time, and you didn't even show up. We called you so many times too, but you never answered. And now you're telling me that I need to pay for you guys?
Shut up, you're rich, aren't you? It doesn't hurt for you to pay the bill for us.
Rich this, rich that. Stop with that bull crap. The money that I have is something that my husband has worked long and hard to earn for my family. It's not there for me to spend on. You're sorry, ungrateful, and petty asses.
What did you just say? Come on, just pay our bill. Doesn't hurt you at all. Actually, please pay our bill.
No, thank you.
But you have no choice. We can't afford to split this bill. What are we gonna do? Help us.
I couldn't care less. You need to clean up after yourselves.
No way.
We made a mistake, and she isn't gonna pay for us? What are we gonna do? We can't afford this!
I know, but it's not like we can do anything about it.
What's going to happen to us?
No! All right, we have no choice.
Nozomi and her friend tried to leave with a bunch of other customers because they couldn't pay the bill. But since they grabbed the attention of everyone on the ship by being so loud, they were caught immediately.
You can't pay the bill? You have to be kidding me!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't cutting it.
We'll wash the dishes and things, so please forgive us.
But this isn't an amount you can earn back by washing dishes. You guys have to be kidding me.
Then what should we do?
Either you pay us now, or you board that ship over there.
That ship?
That.
Huh? What is that? Why does everyone look depressed?
Is that what's gonna happen to us?
That's up to you guys, isn't it? Now we ain't got all day. Chew.
But I don't want to end up like that. We'll pay you somehow, some way. So please, not the ship.
They decided to make monthly payments to pay the bill off, and they were able to avoid getting sent on the fishing boat. Their husbands were furious at them for what they did, though. The two finally learned their lesson and came begging to me for forgiveness. I ended up forgiving them, and now we're all good friends. And we pay for our own food, too. Let's all be careful not to overspend.
My name is Hiroshi. I'm the owner of a bento shop called Ohira Bento. Ohira Bento is a store that was passed on to me by my father, and to him by his father before him. We've been around for a while, and the people in the area love us. But as soon as I took over the business, Scott's farm, the farm that we had a contract with, went out of business. We immediately signed a contract with another farm, but we've had to raise prices because of that, and we've lost a lot of customers. But to make things worse, a competitor called Mesaki Bento recently lowered their prices, and that's taken a big hit on our sales too. Sadly, no one ever visits our store anymore. So we value the few customers that we still have left today, and continue to make the bento that our ancestors have passed on to us, but... Hey, Hiroshi! What's up? If you're here to cause trouble, you need to leave. This is Yuko Mesaki. He's the owner of Mesaki Bento, our rival. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Well, your store is as empty as always. You're too fixated on keeping with tradition and making everything healthy. That's why no one comes here anymore. I'll do whatever it takes to protect this store. Please, just leave us alone. The customers can't really tell how the bentos taste if it fills their stomach well enough. That's good enough for them. They don't care about tradition. See? Look at that. My store, I changed all of the ingredients to the cheapest ones I could find, but there's still a massive line outside the store. The most important thing in life is money. And so, if we keep our prices low, we'll be able to sell as much bentos as we want. Mesaki Bento has been in operation for decades, just like us. And so, we've been at odds for generations. However, things have changed recently. Up until my father's generation, we both had pride over the food we served. But now it seems like all they care about is money. My father was so stupid. He was such a proud man and kept the prices high. Some of the bento cost like $7 or $9. That's crazy. But now that I'm in charge, I've cut costs so much that I can lower the price all the way down to $3. Soon, we'll be at the top of the bento industry. I'll enjoy seeing you and your business crumble as I reach the top. I tried to incorporate social media into our marketing strategy, as well as hand out flyers to attract more customers. But it all ended in vain. I guess I have no talent in marketing. And so, I had no choice but to keep on selling to our tiny customer base. Huh? Why is it so loud outside?
Whoa!
You want to buy our bento for 10 cents? You gotta be joking! Never show your face around here again, you dirty poor bastard! Are you okay?
Hiroshi?
Huh? How do you know my...
It's me, Karen. Do you not remember me?
Wait, are you from Scott Farm? Karen is the daughter of the owners of Scott Farm, the farm I was talking about earlier. Every time I visited Scott Farm to talk with the owner, I ended up spending a lot of time with Karen and hanging out with her. Well, just come to our store for now, okay? Hey Karen, long time no see. I haven't heard from you guys since your father told me that the farm was going out of business. I was worried about you. What happened?
Well, a few years before it went out of business, someone started trashing our farm, and all the crops went bad because of it, so we couldn't make any profit.
What? You sure it wasn't just an animal?
My dad said it looked like a person did it intentionally.
I can't believe it.
And we couldn't find the person that did it, and the farm kept on getting trashed, so that's why we ended up having to give up our farm.
I see.
Can I buy a bento with this coin? This is all I have. I know I'm asking for a lot here, but I haven't eaten so long.
There was a dime resting on Karen's flailing hands. I could tell she was holding back her tears, and her lips were quivering. I could tell how hard of a time she's had over the past few years, just by looking at her. Just wait here. Here, take this. This'll cost you 10 cents.
Hiroshi? Are these...
Yep, they're bento, and there's some for your dad and mom, too.
You sure? Can I really take this?
Of course, and you should come visit me tomorrow as well. You don't have to bring any money with you. I'll have more bento ready for you guys.
Thank you! Thank you so much, Hiroshi.
And so, Karen started coming here every day to grab a new bento box from the store. My store was as empty as always, but it felt good feeling needed. So I was having a great time making meals for Karen and her family. However, after 2 years went by like that, Karen's late today. We're closing soon for the day. Karen didn't show up to the store for some reason that day. As a matter of fact, she stopped showing up after that day. I was so worried that I looked around the city every day for her, but I couldn't find a trace of her. We didn't make any profit yesterday, and I bet we're not going to sell any bento boxes today either. Wait, huh? What the hell is this? Why is there a line outside the store? And they're all young girls? Wait, I gotta open the store! What the? We sold all of our bento in just 3 hours! That's unbelievable! I'm thankful this is happening, but I don't understand. Huh?
Oh well, I guess I was a bit too late. Hey Hiroshi, long time no see!
Huh? Have we met before?
Oh come on, you forgot about me already? You made bento for me every day!
Wait, are you Karen?
That's right.
Karen!
Oh, what the? What's wrong, Hiroshi?
You stopped coming to my store all of a sudden, so I was super worried about you. I'm so glad you're alright.
Hiroshi, I'm sorry I made you worry. I didn't know how to get in contact with you, and I was so busy that I didn't have the time to come and visit you.
You were busy?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a model now. I've been on a lot of TV shows recently, and the other day, I was on a show, and I told the host about your store. I guess social media loved that.
Wait, so that's why there were a ton of young girls at my store this morning?
Were you surprised? Sorry I left you in the dark.
Well, I was surprised, but it's been so long since I've sold this many bento boxes. I'm so happy right now.
Really? I'm so glad. I've always wanted to repay you for everything you've done for us. You're my family's guardian angel. Thank you so much. And I'm actually pretty famous on social media as well, so I'll keep on spreading the word about your shop. That's really all I can do for you, bud.
No, it's more than enough. Thank you so much, Karen. And here, please, take this.
Huh? Is this...
This is your bento. I've been making them every day so that I would be ready when you decided to show up. It'll be 10 cents.
Hiroshi! Hiroshi, I really...
Excuse me. Can I make reservations for bento boxes?
Oh, hello. Welcome. And yes, we can.
Yay! Alright, then could I reserve the deluxe vegan bento?
Wait a minute. Hold on right there. Ma'am, the bento that they have here is really expensive. Ours is cheaper and better tasting. We have a lot in stock, so you wouldn't even have to reserve one. See? So come on, follow me.
But, what should I do? I've been eating their bento for years because it's cheap. But thanks to that, I've gained 10 kg. The store is no good, so I think you should try to avoid it. Wait, really? Is that true? I mean, my dad was a frequent customer here too, but he was recently diagnosed with diabetes. Maybe the bento had something to do with that. That's kind of crazy. Sorry, I don't think I'll buy anything from you guys.
Wait! God damn it! This is all your fault, Hiroshi! Why would it be my fault? Why the hell is your store all popular all of a sudden? You must have used some dirty trick! No. A model that ate one of our bentos promoted our store for us. What? Why would a freaking model ever be interested in your store? Oh, I know. You're talking about like a really old model, aren't you? Old women love you after all. Alright, ask that old hag to try our bento and promote us as well. I have no idea what you're talking about. No, it wasn't some old hag. It was a very young and pretty model. She apparently loved our bentos. What? There's no way that's true. Come on, you have to ask her to promote us too. No thanks. God damn it! Besides, there's absolutely no way you should be able to beat us. Your store's been on the decline for years. If you're successful, then why did I make all that effort to make that farm you were partnered with go out of business? What? Wait, it was you? You're the one that trashed their farm? Yeah, it was me. I drove all the way to the middle of nowhere to trash their farm every night. I dug out all of their crops, their veggies, their rice, everything. And for good measure, I stepped on everything too. I made all of that effort to beat you. When I saw you looking all sad raising your prices, oh man was I delighted. Besides, you've always pissed me off. You never shut up about tradition and doing things the right way. I wanted to stick it to you in some way. I had no choice. You bastard! That's why you did all this?
So you're the one that trashed our farm, huh? You! It's all your fault! We went through hell because of you!
What? Who the hell are you?
Here, you might remember who I am if you see my face.
Wait, what? You're Karen! The famous model!
Well, this isn't the first time we met. Don't you remember me? 5 years ago, you kicked me out of your store calling me broke and dirty.
Wait, it can't be.
Thank you very much for that. But I can't believe that it was you. All this time, you're the one that was to blame for our farm going bankrupt. Small world, huh?
The farm? Wait, it can't be. Are you the daughter of those farmers? Yes, she is. She had to come begging to you for food because you pushed the farm out of business. No way. Karen, this isn't... That was...
Can you not call me by my name? Thanks to you, we went out of business, and I was kicked out of your stupid store. But I was able to eat Hiroshi's bento, so I guess I have to thank you for that.
Wait, are you the model that promoted Hiroshi's store?
Yes, that was me. You got a problem with that?
I'm sorry. I feel really bad about what I did. So please, promote my store on your social media. I want to keep the business that was passed down to me from my father flourishing. I want to protect the business my ancestors tried so hard to build. So please, Karen, Tell everyone how good my store is! You've got to be kidding me. You've been making fun of your father for years! What you want to protect isn't the store. All you care about is the profits it makes. Hiroshi, don't tell her that!
It's all right. I don't need him to tell me what to do. The bentos Hiroshi makes are full of love and care, but I don't get the impression that you want to make your customers happy by selling your bento to them. There's no way I'm going to promote a store like that. If you want to grow your store, then you should figure out how yourself. All right, goodbye. Let's get out of here, Hiroshi. The bento is going to go cold.
No! Please don't leave me here! Please help me! Apparently, someone was recording the conversation between Misaki, Karen, and me. And when they posted the footage on social media, Misaki Bento got absolutely slammed. They were also recently featured on a magazine that shares restaurants that people shouldn't go to. After that incident, their sales numbers plummeted and they went out of business. Meanwhile, thanks to Karen, my store was doing exceptionally well. I'm planning on launching a second store soon, and I've been really busy preparing for that.
Hey, Hiroshi, I'm here.
Hey, welcome back, Karen. Here's your favorite.
Thanks, Hiroshi. I can't survive without your bento anymore, Hiroshi.
Well, thank you very much. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask. What were you about to say the other day?
The other day? What are you talking about?
You know, the day you promoted our store on TV, someone interrupted our conversation, so I couldn't hear what you were gonna say.
Huh? Oh, yeah. That. Well, I don't know. I guess I forgot. All right, I'll come visit again soon. Bye, Hiroshi.
Huh? What the? She's gone. Oh well.
I'm so hungry. It smells so good. It smells like fried chicken. All right, I'm gonna sniff as much of it as possible. It's so good.
My name is Reen. I live in an apartment with my husband of 8 years, Takashi, and my daughter who is in preschool, Mai. My husband is making dolls. In my spare time, I hand make these dolls and make a little bit of money selling them on flea market apps. Mai, I'm here to pick you up. How was school today? Oh, look, Miss Aisawa, nice to see you. Ah, Miss Kohazu, hello. Hey, Miss Aisawa, that keyring that your daughter has on her bag, where did you buy it? My daughter has been saying she wants one. This? Actually, it's handmade by me. Wow, handmade? That's amazing. Hey, can you make one for us too? Well, this one cost quite a bit of money for the materials. It was for my daughter's birthday, so I got a little carried away. I put some of the different colorways on the flea market app, so if you like, you can take a look there. Huh? Flea market app? You're not asking one of your fellow mom friends to pay for it, are you? It'd be one thing to give it for free, but why would I spend money on a doll handmade by an amateur? Didn't know you were such a cheap woman, Miss Aizawa. Oh, whatever. That woman is Miss Kohasu. Her daughter Maki is classmates with Mai, and she's one of my mom friends. As I watched her storm off, it made me feel uneasy. Which is to say, that even amongst the other preschool moms, she was famous, if you will. Miss Aisawa, are you okay? Ah, Miss Tadakoro. Yeah, everything's fine. You sure? Miss Kohasu sure is a handful. Why does she always want what other people have? Yes, Miss Kohasu was what they call the gimme type, and is always wanting what the other moms or everyone around her has. It's the point where there are rumors around the preschool that if you let Miss Kohasu borrow something, whether it be a pencil or an expensive handbag, you would never see it again. On top of that, there was one more rumor about her. Miss Aisawa, please be careful. That woman will definitely try something again. Remember the person who changed preschools recently? I heard her to get away from Miss Kohasu. The other rumor was that if you go against Miss Kohasu's gimme request, she would make your life miserable. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that dozens of the other moms were brought to tears because of her. Because the other moms had warned me of these rumors, I tried to keep my relationship with her to just a simple hello, but this time it was so sudden that I failed to get away. And starting the next day, that uneasy feeling had fully come to surface. The next day, hello, Miss Kohasu. Ignoring me. Ugh, we're not children anymore. At least say hello back.
Mom!
Mai, what's wrong?
Well, Maki, she keeps ignoring me. Whenever I try to talk to her, she says sorry and then goes somewhere else. What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Mom, what do I do?
When I heard my story, I got carried away and contacted Miss Kohasu immediately. Miss Kohasu, you told your daughter not to play with Mai, didn't you? That's taking this way too far.
What are you possibly talking about?
Mai is crying because she says Maki won't talk to her.
Then isn't that because Mai did something to my daughter? Like her mother? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, I'll be sure to tell my girl that she shouldn't play with a cheap girl who was raised by a cheap mother.
Ugh. After that, I tried to give Miss Kohasu a lecture, but she wouldn't even bat an eye. It'd be one thing to do something to me, but how could she attack my daughter? And she didn't stop there. She made a group chat with all the other mom friends except for me, and started talking about me behind my back, or telling me the wrong date for events. It was non-stop evil. The daily harassment continued, and it was driving me crazy. And as much as I wanted to go straight to her house and settle it myself, I was lost for solutions. Then one day... Who is it? Yes? Huh?
Hello, my name is Igarashi. I moved in next door. Here, this is for you.
How polite. Why, thank you.
I may cause you some inconveniences, but I hope that we can get along well.
Sheesh, that made me jump. He looks a little scary, but he seems pretty nice. The room next door that had been empty for a while was now occupied by this Mr. Igarashi. Mr. Igarashi had a scary face, but was very well-mannered. And eventually Mai took a liking to him, and he became our friendly neighbor. A few months later...
Maki, do you think she'll talk to me today?
Mai, it'll be okay. I'm sure she'll talk to you today. See you later.
Miss Aizawa, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Todokoro.
Hey, is Mai okay? She seems a bit down lately. Could it be?
Yeah, Miss Kohasu.
She's so immature. Mai's been playing with my son a lot lately, but he said she seems sad.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the other day I went past your house and noticed that your parking lot was empty. What happened to your car?
Oh, I sold my old car. We're getting a brand new one delivered soon. It was my husband's car from before we got married, so it was getting pretty bumpy.
Wow, a new car, that's nice. Once it gets delivered, let's go camping again with our kids.
Sounds great, let's go. I better get going now. See you later, bye. Oh, Mr. Igarashi, what's wrong?
Miss Aizawa. Actually, because of work, I have to look after this car for one day, but there were no parking spaces available.
Oh, then please go ahead and use our parking space. We're waiting for the new car to be delivered, so it's empty.
You sure?
Of course, you're always sharing things with us too. This is what they call give and take.
Thank you very much. Well, in that case, I'll gladly accept and borrow it just for the day.
And so, Mr. Igarashi was going to borrow our parking lot, but...
La 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 la! Oh look, well isn't this that cheap mom Miss Aizawa's apartment? Oh yeah, wasn't she saying that she's about to get a new car delivered? Why don't we have a look? Wait, what? What is that? Could it be a Benz? That woman, how dare she!
The next day...
Alright, today's an important day of work. I'm pumped up. Well, shoot, I forgot something.
I need to do something to make that woman jump. Wait, no way, the car door's unlocked? Lucky, this is my chance.
I'm off to a rocky start here. Wait, what? You kidding me? Wait up! This can't be happening. I need to contact the headquarters immediately.
Hello, Mr. Igarashi. Are you okay? You're extremely pale. What happened?
Well, actually, my car was stolen.
What? Didn't you say you needed it for work?
Yes, between you and me, I'm actually what you would call special police. I was supposed to pick up diplomats from other countries who had come to Japan for foreign affairs. That car was for the sole purpose of escorting them.
Really? Such an important car. Who would do such a thing?
Hello, Miss Aizawa. It's about your Benz. I secretly borrowed it earlier. But I hit it against a few electric poles and railings and totaled it into a wall, and it's not running anymore. It's probably out of service now. I'm so sorry, your brand new shiny car.
Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. Miss Kohasu, what are you saying? Our new car is a small van.
Huh? Wait a second, what's happening? A lot of fancy cars are surrounding me. And now some men in suits are gathering. What is this? What have you done?
Mr. Igarashi, what is happening right now?
Since the car was stolen, I contacted the special police headquarters. Since it's a car for diplomats, there's a GPS tracker on the car. So I believe the other special police quickly traced it and went after the stolen car.
There you go.
What do you mean? The viewers who have watched this whole video might know what's going on, but I have no idea. Plus, it was the car in your parking lot for your apartment. You're the one saying you're getting a new car, so I assumed it was yours.
Our car isn't getting delivered for a few more days. If I were just to tell you the main points, that car that was in our parking lot was my neighbor's car. And that neighbor works for the special police. And the car that you stole was a very expensive car used to escort diplomats.
Got it. That's easy to understand, although I didn't want to understand if I didn't have to. Now come on, Miss Aisawa, you need to explain that it was all a misunderstanding.
Oh, that you stole it because you thought it was our new car? So you're okay with admitting to stealing the car regardless?
Oh, in any case, you need to somehow cover this up. If you listen to what I say, I'll tell my daughter to be nice to your daughter.
Are you kidding me? Shut up!
Huh?
First of all, why were you roping in our children into something that was between us adults? Because of you, my daughter Mai is crying every day. Just so you know, I haven't forgiven you for that.
I'll apologize for that. I'll apologize, so please.
No, thank you. If anything, if they ask me for any information, I'll be telling them the whole truth. Well then, see you and good luck.
Wait a second. If you leave me like this, I'll be charged with a felony.
After that, Miss Kohasu tried to come up with any excuse to the special police surrounding her. But the theft was so obvious that they arrested her. Later after the investigation, it was declared that she didn't know it was a car for diplomatic escort. But even if she mistook it for my car, theft is theft, so she was of course criminally charged. On top of that, the preschool teacher had noticed that Maki and Mai had suddenly stopped being friends. So she sat them down to ask what had happened. It was revealed that Miss Kohasu had forced Maki to terminate any friendship with Mai, which enraged her husband. Apparently shortly after, he filed for divorce. Her husband won custody of Maki, and Maki and Mai are now best friends again.
Hey there!
Oh, Maki! How was school today? Was it fun?
Yeah, so much fun! Maki is playing with me again.
Is that so? Well, that's great.
Mr. Igarashi, hello. Are you going to work now?
Hello, Miss Aisawa. Yes, I'm on my way now. But what an incident that was. Who would have thought that the person who stole the car was one of your mom friends?
I know, right?
That criminal. I heard that a few days ago she was caught stealing from the convenience store. So this time she's in jail. If she'd just stayed quiet, she could have gotten away on probation.
Wow, I see.
Well, I better get going. Well then, Miss Aisawa, see you later.
I guess people really don't change after all. I hope Miss Kohasu uses this experience to really rethink her life. And with those thoughts in mind, I went back with Mai to her home.
Wow, this isn't what was supposed to happen. I promise I won't do anything bad anymore, so please let me out of here.
My name is Hiroshi, and I work for a really terrible company that doesn't take good care of its employees. It's a toxic workplace. The CEO of our company likes to harass his employees and doesn't treat us with any kindness. He yells at us for things that are beyond our control and not our fault. He makes us work overtime and come in on the weekends but doesn't pay us for the extra work. He makes many irresponsible statements and doesn't follow through. And when there are issues as a result, he makes us take responsibility for them. Motomura? Yes, sir? I'm transferring you to our branch in Tochigi from next month. Tochigi? That's like 2 hours from where I live now. I know that. That's why I rented out a place for you to live in Tochigi, so that you don't have a long commute to work. I see. Thank you so much, sir. Here's the lease agreement of your new place. Do you expect me to pay the rent myself? I can't afford to pay the rent for 2 separate properties, sir. Well, I went to the trouble of finding you a place to live, So the least you can do is offer to pay the rent. This is outrageous! It's a really big house and the rent is expensive! You should be happy that you have a spacious house all to yourself. If you don't want to move, I can just fire you. You know that? No, there's no need to do that. I'll move to Tochigi just like you want me to. Why would our CEO send Motomura to Tochigi out of the blue?
Please don't say anything to anyone, but our CEO is being bribed by a real estate company and he's forcing our employees to rent or buy properties that aren't selling well.
What? That's ludicrous!
I know that I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm glad that it wasn't me.
I would never agree to live in a home that the CEO chose for me! A few months later, I was really reluctant to move to Tochigi, but now that I've been living here for a few months, it's not so bad after all. And I'm lucky because I get to be far away from the CEO, and he can't order me around if I'm nowhere near the head office. I still receive the same salary as when I was in Tokyo, but I work much less here. Life in Tochigi is so much better. Motomura? I need you back in Tokyo again. What? I just got settled here. I'm starting to enjoy my life here. Well, our office in Tokyo is busy and we need you to come back. That's an order. But you told me a few months ago that you didn't need me in Tokyo anymore. If you don't want to lose your job, you better do as I say. You have 1 week to move back to Tokyo. 1 week? That's such short notice. How am I supposed to find a new place to live in such a short period of time? That's not my problem. Now get ready to move. Excuse me, sir. It's going to cost a lot of money for Motomura to move back to Tokyo, but we need him back in Tokyo, and that's that. Stop complaining to me, Hiroshi. I'm not complaining. Moving can be really expensive. You need to understand that. That's Motomura's problem, not mine. Can you get out of my office? I don't have the time to talk to you. I'm busy. What the hell? Because of the CEO's ridiculous requests, Motomura was forced to move out of his house in Tochigi and return to Tokyo. I was starting to like my new life in Tochigi. I didn't want to move back to Tokyo. Cheer up, Motomura. That's easy for you to say. You didn't have to move twice in a matter of a few months. You have a point. If you really want me to be happy, you can help me by paying for some of my moving costs. Sorry, I can't do that, buddy. Then I'm not going to cheer up, so you can just leave me alone now. Yo, Hirose! Get your ass over here! Yes, sir. Hurry up! By the way, my name is Hiroshi, not Hirose. I didn't ask for you, Hiroshi! I said Hirose!
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Is something the matter?
What did you do with the documents that I showed you earlier? You better not have discarded them!
I didn't take them, sir. I don't know where they went.
Don't make any excuses! I know that you took them! Who else would be stupid enough to lose those documents?
I'm not sure, but it wasn't me, sir.
Wrong answer! I don't know why I hired an imbecile like you! This is not school! You work here! You don't get to make any mistakes! I'm so fed up with you! Crying isn't going to make this any better! You better find the documents and put them on my desk by 3 p.m. I'm warning you!
I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of working on an urgent task.
Well, I'm telling you that finding the documents is the most important thing to do now. Gosh, she's so useless. Why do I hire these stupid people?
Sir, are these the documents that you were looking for?
Yes, they are. Thank you so much, Kayaba. You're the best. If only my other employees were hardworking and talented like you.
I saw you put the documents on your desk chair earlier.
Is that so? Hey, Hiroshi! Is the CEO calling me this time? Hiroshi, get over here! Oh, I didn't realize that you were calling me, sir. What can I do for you? Who else would I be calling? You're an idiot, you know that? I'm in awe of the amount of vocabulary that you know. Ask Hirose to come over here. Where is she when I need her? She's so useless. The CEO wasn't making any sense to me. Hirose, where are you? The CEO wants to see you. Kayabe, please accompany me to my client meeting. Having you by my side makes me so happy.
Me? Okay.
You're the only one that I can rely on in this company. Everyone else sucks. Because our CEO was completely reckless, our company was not able to operate properly. Hirose works in our finance department, and she tells me that our CEO bought a car for his family using the company's money. He wasn't a decent man. I'm off to a client meeting. Hiroshi, I can see that you have some time on your hands. I'm off to a meeting, which makes me busy. Well, I need you to stay in the office and take care of something else. You're not making any sense to me. I have an appointment with a client. I can't not show up. That would be completely unprofessional of me. Well, as of today, you no longer work in sales. I'm transferring you to the operations department. That's an order. Go to your desk and start doing your job. Why do I need to change departments? I'm a really good salesperson, you know. Any decision I make is an important one, and you should just do as I tell you to. I think that you're crazy, and it doesn't make any sense to move me to another department. I'm going to ask Kayaba to be our new salesperson from today.
Hiroshi, I'm so sorry about this. This is all my fault.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're making a mistake. Kayaba was hired to do work in the operations department, and I was hired to be a salesperson. I'm your boss, and I make the decisions here. You have no say in this. I think that you're making a huge mistake. I can't believe that you're not allowing me to continue my job as a salesperson. This is unbelievable. What's your point? Does this mean that you're lowering my salary too? Of course. If you're not satisfied with your paycheck, I suggest that you get a second job as an Uber driver. I'm not here to worry about your finances or make sure that you have enough money to get by. My job is to make money for my company. I don't have the time to be worrying about you. I'm so pissed off! There were so many other ridiculous episodes with our CEO. I was getting sick and tired of working in such a toxic workplace. It didn't help that we were all forced to stay late every night to get the work done, and our CEO never paid us for the overtime. We were all exhausted and didn't have the energy to look for new jobs. But one day, Hiroshi found something that was going to change our lives.
What's going on here?
Is something wrong, Hiroshi?
There are some sales numbers recorded here, but when you check against the inventory, we never sold anything to our customers. It just doesn't make any sense.
This must be some sort of mistake then.
Actually, I think that our CEO has some questionable business dealings with some of his clients.
And I'm assuming that our CEO is bribing his clients so that they don't go to the police about it.
Yes, that makes sense. I'm sure that this is what he's doing.
I can't go on like this anymore. I'd rather be in jail than continue to work for this shitty company. Our boss has no respect for the hard work that we do every day.
You're right. We have to do something. Let's come up with a plan to get rid of the CEO.
Is that even possible?
Actually, I'd been thinking about how to get rid of the evil CEO for a long time now, and my plan for revenge was a pretty good one. We were going to form a labor union and file a formal petition towards the company. In that way, our CEO wouldn't be able to deny us of our rights. I gathered the other employees of the company to form a labor union without the CEO finding out about it. We were now ready to fight for our rights. Sir, we are the newly formed labor union, White Union. We have filed an official petition against your company. What the hell? When were you able to form a new labor union? You can review the details of our petition here. If I were you, I'd listen to our requests. You wouldn't want this to become bigger than it already is. You're unbelievable, you know that? Fine. I'll listen to your requests. Are you happy now? We presented the CEO with proof of his harassment and wrongdoings, so that he couldn't deny the facts.
I'm here to work. I'd like you to stop treating me like I'm a fashion accessory or something.
Please stop yelling at me for things that are beyond my control or not my fault. And don't force me to do unreasonable tasks that are clearly not in my job description.
I want you to pay me back the money that it cost me to move to Tochigi and back!
We expect you to take responsibility for all the trouble that you have caused us. And there's more. You need to pay us for all the overtime that we did without payment. You need to stop doing dishonest business and deliver the products to the clients who paid us. And you can't make irresponsible requests to your employees. You need to put our well-being first. How can you expect me to answer all these requests at once? You're being very unreasonable here. Our final request to you is that you resign from the company. Your management style isn't good for the company. What if I say no? Well, you don't have a choice in the matter. But I don't want to resign! Then we're going to have to file a criminal complaint against you. There's no need for that. I'll accept all of your requests. So you admit that this is all your fault then? Yes, I do. This was all my fault. I still can't decide whether to resign or not, but please don't file a criminal complaint. This isn't over yet. We were serious when we said that we weren't going to put up with your outrageous management style any longer. Of course, the best improvement that the CEO could make for us was to create a desirable working environment, but we didn't expect him to be able to do such a thing. Our petition was focused on whether the CEO would resign or be sent to jail. A few days later, the CEO returned to the office and brought someone with him to help him with the current situation.
My name is Kanata Tanaka, and I'm the CEO's lawyer.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Tanaka. My lawyer is going to help me resolve the messy situation that you created for me.
I admit that what the CEO did was wrong, but there's no need for him to resign because of it.
But the CEO forced us to work overtime and never paid us for it.
I will make sure that your CEO pays all of you for the overtime that you've done up until now. Now that he's making amends, there's no reason for you to ask him to resign. Am I right?
So, are we all happy now? Let's work together to make this a fun workplace.
We thought that we no longer have to work under the CEO. I'm kind of disappointed.
So, after filing a petition, the CEO promised to make the workplace a better place for us all. We received payments for the overtime that we did in the past, and although it was a lot of money for the CEO, he was able to remain at the company. As we had predicted, it wasn't easy for the CEO to change his personality altogether. Hiroshi, I'm moving you out of the finance department.
Why would you do that? I'm really good at this job.
It's a decision that I made as the head of the company. I'm going to ask you to be my personal assistant from now on, and help me with whatever I may need.
I see. I'm so honored. Thank you.
Hey, Hiroshi! I've decided to outsource all of our sales activities. I'm going to hire a professional sales team to do your job. What does that mean for me? It means that you're fired. You're not a good salesperson. I don't need you at my company. I see. Thank you for being honest with me. No hard feelings, okay? Sure. Well, I'm leaving now since it seems that I'm no longer needed here. Goodbye. He took that better than I expected. Well, he deserved it. He should have never filed that petition against me. As for my lovely Kayaba, would you be so kind enough to accompany me to the kitchen space?
You're totally grossing me out now. I say no to accompanying you.
How is that possible? Don't you think that I look cute in my striped suit?
No, I don't. You're creepy.
As you can see, the CEO hadn't changed at all and continued to harass us with his old ways. I was fired, probably as punishment for starting a labor union, but the CEO failed to realize that he was being played. The following morning, the CEO came to work and finally saw what we had been up to. So, today's another busy day for me. Why is the office empty? Where did everyone go? Hiroshi? Kayaba? Where are you guys? Where are you hiding? The office was completely deserted. There was no one to be seen. I can't get in touch with any of my employees. What am I going to do? I can't do all the work by myself. There are a few deadlines that need to be met, and also some client meetings. Somebody come and help me, please! When the CEO went into his office, he saw that each employee had placed their letters of resignation on his desk. After we had received payment for the overtime that we did in the past, we decided that we would all hand in our resignation letters at the same time so that the CEO would understand what it would be like to work without our help. The CEO went into a complete panic and didn't know what to do. Why did you all leave me? I can't do this on my own! I need your help! What should I do? All my employees left me! They all resigned at the same time!
If they've resigned, there's nothing you can do to stop them.
You're useless! What did I hire you for? Oh, it's Kayaba. She's the only one I can rely on.
Hello?
Hello, Kayaba. I'm so happy to hear your voice. I miss you so much. Did you miss me too? Let's put everything behind us and start over. You don't need to do any work. I just need you by my side, so please come see me as soon as you can. I'll be waiting for you at the office.
What is wrong with you? There's no way that I'm ever going back to that dreadful office. What you did to us is unforgivable.
I know that you're a sweet girl. You can forgive me, can't you?
I just called to let you know that I filed a criminal complaint against you.
What? But we agreed the other day that you guys wouldn't do that to me, remember?
Yes, I remember. The labor union came to that decision. I filed a criminal complaint as an individual.
I'll apologize as many times as you need me to, so please forgive me!
I'm not going to accept some cheap apology from you. I know that you don't even mean it.
Kayaba appears to be the most calm out of all the employees, but if you make her angry, she's probably the scariest one to deal with. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.